Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza. I'm alongside Teddy Atlas here ringside for heavyweight action tonight. The American Andre Bishop taking on the veteran Mexican Raul Castillo.
Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Round one underway between Bishop and Castillo. You know, the word on Castillo is that he loves to get to the inside and go to the body. So we will watch for the naturally smaller man Bishop to utilize some movement and try to keep a distance. Able to get rid of that one. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. This is typical Raul Castillo, scoring well to the body. Andre Bishop is hurting there. Bishop's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantages, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed, but you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I tell him, make it a muddy track. You know, Secretariat must be the fastest horse in the world, but on a muddy track, things change a little bit. Step out of range. Don't allow the kind of landscape, the kind of track that will suit speed.
A stinging uppercut by Castillo. Lands a big hook. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Castillo. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Good double jab by Andre Bishop. And we come to the end of round number one. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Castillo's able to land a good, solid left hand. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Nice work on the combination by Andre Bishop.
Keep moving.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Castillo. Bishop's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Raul Castillo. He's keeping his hands too low, and he's paying the price. And now just wasting everybody's solid. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Bishop's putting forth a great combination there. Castillo's got to deal with a cut cheek. This is not a good sign for Andre Bishop. It appears that he's slowing at this point.
Yeah, what he needs to do is start placing his shots a little bit. But right now, as you just alluded to, he's just not throwing.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Castillo. Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. That's a tough moment for Andre Bishop, right? Big shot there. What a hook to the body. The Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City is home to our boxing card tonight, and it's headlined by a heavyweight clash. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. This is just the second fight at heavyweight for the former middleweight prospect, the American Andre Bishop. Tonight, Bishop will face Raul Castillo.
Keep moving around the ring.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
1, 2, bang the body.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Bishop has to shore up that defense. He is taking big shot he just scored with. Wow. Blow upstairs.
2, 3. Get up, damn it.
Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Castillo's scoring with that right hand. Right to the body. You can see the veteran Mexican Castillo looking to bang that drum of Andre Bishop.
Side to side.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. That's a good block by Andre Bishop. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. Andre Bishop's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down in the last round, and you know his opponent's going to be gunning for him here at the start of this round.
But this is where you walk a tightrope, so to speak, because if he's too careful, as you alluded to, well, guess what? His opponent walks in, and the fight's going to get stopped. So, yeah, he's got to be smart, but he's also got to pitch something at his opponent, chuck something at his opponent to keep him off a little bit, too.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Castillo's left working well that time. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs.
He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Big, big shot comes crashing home. Heavyweight action headlining our fight card here at the Mexico City Plaza in the heart of Mexico City. Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. What a curious path it's been in the career of Andre Bishop, the former middleweight prospect, now fighting his second fight as a heavyweight. He will do so tonight against Raul Castillo. Showing you some defense there with the block. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Solid right by Andre Bishop. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. So the early action here in this fight should reveal an edge. Bishop's got speed. He can move.
Well, they say speed kills. He better just be careful he doesn't have an accident. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Very accurate two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Castillo's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Andre Bishop has to be concerned with how he'll fare in the later stages of this fight, considering how many body shots he's taken here. He comes with a straight right hand. Castillo's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Two good jabs by Andre Bishop. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Raul Castillo. I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2. Boom, boom. Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Halfway through this round here.
Got this one!
Bishop's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Nice strike after catching one by Castillo. Castillo's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Crashes home with a hook. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Bishop's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Yeah, you're right. Get some water. All right, yeah. Now look, you can score.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score.
You know, there's a lot to like with Andre Bishop, but right now, I don't like the way he looks in terms of his conditioning.
It looks like he's slowing down a little bit. And you got to wonder if it's a little mental, too. He got a little discouraged that his opponent is still there.
You can see how much faster Andre Bishop is than Castillo. He gets in and out, hit and don't get hit. Really brought it that time. A 4-punch combination. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes to tone him.
A well-placed left hand up top. You gotta love the offense there, putting his punches together. That's just good, solid, accurate work by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Cover your head, kid.
There he is on the inside, doing well. Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Bishop's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Well-targeted double jab by Andre Bishop. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Castillo. Double jab upstairs. And that's the end of round 3.
Keep him off with the jab, okay? Keep pumping the jab, and he won't be able to get close to your body. Breathe now. Breathe through your lungs. Very good.
You want this fight? Listen.
Here we go with the 4th round. Andre Bishop's going to try to keep things going in this direction. He has dominated the action all night long. Committing upstairs now. He goes there again. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Bishop's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
Look at Andre Bishop just stick and move all night long. His speed is a real difference here against Castillo. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Bishop's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Fine looking right hand by Andre Bishop. And now he's targeting upstairs. Another flush shot up top.
Keep moving.
Castillo's got a cut. We can see that he's bleeding from his mouth, and that can be a real problem. People don't realize it, but that could be a big, big problem. Oh, and now we see some head hunting by Andre Bishop. Good combination to the head. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Very good, productive round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of that.
Yes, he can, and he will build off of it because you can see his confidence is mounting round by round.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Bishop's got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
Three in a row landing by Andre Bishop. Solid hook upstairs. How about a return to sender with the left hand? You see him holding on. A solid uppercut by Castillo. If I'm Bishop's corner, I'm really upset right now with how many body shots their fighter's absorbing.
Back to the body.
Rushing uppercut by Raul Castillo. Doubles up the jab to the head. Scored well with that straight left. Castillo's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big on the scorecards. Trainer Gus Carisi has to know it. You can just see by the way he's dealing with him in between rounds.
He knows it.
And a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
Wow! Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer after being floored by that power punch. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Nice.
Took a shot, now he gives the left. Castillo's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Castillo's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands. Now he ties up there. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Last 10 seconds of the fight. Final bell of what was a one-sided outing.
Well, this one is easy to score. At least it should be.
Let's hear how the judges had it. We'll send it up to the ring. Bishop's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher.
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
Big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And just look at Andre Bishop now. He's throwing many left hands, very few right hands, and that gives us some confirmation that that right hand was indeed injured in that first round. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows.
That's what I want to see.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Andre Bishop showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, just, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
What an impact that left hand just made by Johnson. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. And just grabbing onto his opponent. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Andre Bishop is just going to do further damage by throwing the right hand the way he just did.
Keep those hands up.
Oh, you gave him that round, man. You gotta win these early rounds for me. You're not shooting your jab. Move your head and pump that jab, just like we worked on, man. Come on, 1-2s, up top.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
And another left hand lands for Andre Bishop. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Keep those hands up!
Nice job doubling up the jab by Johnson. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Able to get him up against the ropes. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Oh, nice job by Andre Bishop there, landing that jab. Both guys have a lot to be proud of with their performances in this round so far, and they still want to give more. What an encore in this final minute.
If you were a kid, you would feel that you're on one of those rides at Space Mountain. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Got some of that too. Let's go.
That's a hook right to the flank. Targeting that hook upstairs by Meldrick Johnson. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Keep that head moving.
10 clicks of the talk. Johnson's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Carissi's game plan being executed perfectly by Andre Bishop in that last round. He has a lot of momentum.
Yeah, now when he gets back to the corner, of course, Gus only has to tell him, keep doing what you're doing. But a guy like Gus, he'll remind him, hey, it starts with the jab, always fundamentals.
Gotta protect yourself.
Good job with another left hand. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Johnson.
Move your head.
Solid hook.
Too many punches. Hands up.
Solid left hand to the head. Andre Bishop's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Good doubling up with the jab by Andre Bishop. Halfway through round number 4. Andre Bishop showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab.
Yeah, good work.
There's another left hand from him. Piercing jab. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Yeah, that's
See him timing that double jab to the head. Bishop's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Scored well up top. Doubling up the jab by Andre Bishop.
You know what I need you to do?
And here's a little insight we're getting from our ringside researcher. He says that Andre Bishop actually had a previous injury to that damaged right hand. And get this, Teddy, it happened during his prison term. Bishop's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. That's a momentum changer upstairs. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. That is a sharp uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Bishop's a brawler, right, Teddy?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that the style that you think is going to carry him through? Because it's working out so far.
Yeah, if he can keep it going this way, you know, he's going to be happy. He wants to keep his opponent in this kind of mindset. Right now, he's got his opponent angry. I know that sounds funny, but he wants to keep him angry because he's not thinking. He's fighting his fight.
Good flush shot upstairs. He comes back with the left hand again. Nice two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Nice work, nice work.
Johnson's right hand scores well that time.
That's okay.
Snapping jab by Andre Bishop. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Go get him.
That was a good round for Andre Bishop. He just went out there and controlled everything.
And he did it fundamentally, too. He used the jab. He set up the body attack. He did it like a good, solid fighter.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Johnson.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
You know, Bishop's opponent has set a pretty good pace here tonight, and I don't think Bishop is reacting well. Wow! Andre Bishop is floored.
This is not the first time that he's been on the canvas, so he will not panic.
This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
And now another left.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Bishop's putting on a show here, defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Good double jab by Johnson. Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big on the scorecards. Trainer Gus Carissi has to know it. You can just see by the way he's dealing with him in between rounds.
He knows it, and he can go two ways with it. Get the rounds out, work on things, carry him a little bit, or go close to show.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Little head hunting with the left. At the halfway point of round 7, Bishop's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Good job with another left hand. Good biting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop.
Johnson's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away. So, as you said, those punches, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
Andre Bishop's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination?
Side to side.
Well, what more can Gus Carisi really tell him to do? Just keep what you've been doing. He is dominating this fight. He's got to be way up on the scorecards, Teddy.
Oh, he definitely is. And what you want to do now is maybe test the waters what kind of finisher you are. Maybe. Not get reckless, but show that you can finish.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Bishop's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Bishop's easily winning this fight just based on his hand and foot speed. He's getting in and out with ease.
And what his opponent needs to do is control range so he gets it down to where his opponent is shadow boxing. Yeah, he's got fast hands, but it doesn't matter if you're not standing in front of him to use them. Right now, he's standing in the wrong place.
Close the distance. Looking good.
A minute to go in the fight.
There you go.
Nice strike after catching one by Meldrick Johnson. There's another left hand from him. Andre Bishop's combination punching is working well here. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Keep your head moving. You gotta see that coming.
Scores up top with a left.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
That was a dominating performance tonight.
Yeah, this is one you would think there's no drama in the reading of the scorecards.
Let's hear those scorecards and send it up to the ring.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic. Bishop's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him.
I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they cut me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science.
Stewart's entrance here, what a ring walk, just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand. So the first round of this fight for Andre Bishop against Reggie Stewart, of course the first moments since that broken right hand he suffered against Meldrick Johnson. So everybody will want to see how useful Bishop is with that right hand. Nice defense, good block by Stewart. How about that left hand?
Stewart's pre-fight talk included a lot of discussion about the need to utilize the jab. Why so?
Well, first of all, he's a good fundamental fighter, and he's not a real physical fighter. So he understands where he has to be good. He knows he doesn't have, you know, great physical skills where he can just knock a house over. He knows he has to be good in this area, using that lead hand, the jab.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Halfway through this round, Bishop's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. What impact from that uppercut by Reggie Stewart. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. For those of you who question Andre Bishop's broken right hand, here's a good example of how he feels about it. He's throwing it. Final 10. Big shot. The left crashed home. There it is. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
Now don't stand toe-to-toe.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Very nice work with the double jab up top. Bishop's right hand working well that time. He scored well. An accurate left by Andre Bishop. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2. Boom, boom. A headshot block. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Stewart. Stewart's hit by a right hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Stewart. Reggie Stewart's lip. He said he was going to do it from the outside. Oh, that's gotta hurt. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. There is no doubt that Andre Bishop's right hand is perfectly fine. An impressive knockout victory with that right mitt. He takes care of Reggie's.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. He was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender. From the Thomas and Mack Center here in Las Vegas, we present
Heavyweight action. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you. And Cooper catches Bishop clean. And oh no, there's blood over the right eye. Andre Bishop is now in a tough spot.
Well, his cornerman's going to have to take care of it. The cornerman's going to have to stop that bleeding. But that has to serve as a warning of things to come. Be aware now. Be better.
Andre Bishop moving now well against Cooper. And now you can see him zoning in on that cut. Is it just human nature when you've done that to somebody to want to go back to it more and more?
Yeah, it's kind of like the bull seeing that red cape. You know, his eyes open, he snorts a little bit more. He's coming for that.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Now Bishop looking to counter Cooper. Gets that right hand over Cooper's jab. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the word by Andre Bishop.
How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guy's going to be more consistent? How do you define that?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. Parries that punch away. Bishop with a nice combination. A good old 1-2 landing on Dwight Cooper. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here.
All right, you want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight,
the real challenge here at the start of round number 2 is Andre Bishop protecting that cut above his eye. His trainer Gus was all over it, trying to get all the adrenaline in there, the Vaseline and the pressure to stop the bleeding. Blocks the headshot. Double jab by Andre Bishop. Bishop snapping that jab. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Cooper's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. It's one thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper. There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. Well-targeted double jab by Andre Bishop.
Go! Go!
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Bishop's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Concern right now is protecting that cut. What should he be doing defensively?
Well, right now the problem is the cut's above his eye, so it's running into his eye a little bit. I know this is hard, but he's got to stop pouring at it. I know it's distracting, but stop pouring at it. Keep your hands in front and worry about the punches coming at you, not the blood that's flowing.
And this round comes to an end. Landing two jabs by Andre Bishop. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Jump on!
He comes back with the left hand again.
tired. He's tired.
That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Dwight Cooper. See, this is exactly what Andre Bishop's corner has been telling him. Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch.
And now he has to grab. He has to get in close and make sure that he kills some time.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. And he engages in the clinch. Good 1-2 from Bishop. He landed that right hand flush against Cooper.
Keep your distance.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2. Boom, boom. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. A little head hunting with the right. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Great combination from Bishop. Oh, what a hook upstairs. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. And that does it for this round.
I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and keep moving.
Let's visit the bar.
Bishop's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
The body, kid. Body shots.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good jab by Cooper.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Move your head.
A piercing hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Good job on the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye.
Keep moving around the ring.
There's another right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Well, if Bishop can string together a few rounds like that, this is going to be a very easy fight for him.
Well, he looks like a confident fighter. All that amateur background is really showing.
Finish with the hook.
Left hand coming into play by Andre Bishop.
It's okay. Pay your back.
Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. Bishop's right hand scores well. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Get after him!
Parries that punch intended for the head. Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
But the bad news, that's not the worst news. The bad news is if we can see it, his opponent can see it, he can take advantage of it.
Not much action as he just ties up.
Back to the body. Hey, you gotta see that coming.
Blocks away that headshot. Andre Bishop showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. And with the start of this round, the halfway point of this fight. Nice jabs there by Andre Bishop. Commits to the straight right. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Keep working. Cover up.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. And now he's targeting upstairs. Bishop digging to the body well. Lands a left hand against Cooper's right flank. There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. A clean, big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. A flush hook scores well for him. Halfway through round 6. Cooper's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Able to dismiss it. The combo lands upstairs. Bishop's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
Well-targeted left hand by Andre Bishop. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. Now you can see Bishop taking advantage of the countering opportunities, getting that right hand over Cooper's jab.
Still not moving enough. Move.
Keep your head moving.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on. This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go. Listen.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Andre Bishop.
Keep moving.
Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. Cooper's able to land a nice, clean left hand. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues. Good solid jab by Andre Bishop. Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. crushing two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Little double jab to the head. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Move your head! All right. Deep breaths. Nice work. Nice work. You're in control. Keep doing what you're doing. You're in control. Keep making those investments underneath.
Round 8 is underway. Cooper's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Dwight Cooper.
Double up your punches.
Bishop's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Cooper's left landing well. Look at that combination by Andre Bishop. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight, because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. Combination to the head. At this point, Andre Bishop can just put it into cruise controls.
Yeah, they have that choice. They could go into the prevent defense and coast home, or they know the business, and Gus knows the business. They want to be an attraction. He could say, go out there and finish. Make people talk about you when they're leaving this arena.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Cooper's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Punches in bunches, working well. Goes up top with a right hand. Scored well up top. Right back to the work up top. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Let's move!
Combo lands to the head. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a big shot. Oh, and there you go. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
Hooks on the inside.
Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big on the scorecards. Trainer Gus Carisi has to know it. You can just see by the way he's dealing with him in between rounds.
He knows it, and he can go two ways with it. Get the rounds out, work on things, carry him a little bit, or go close the show.
That's it, just like that. You're doing great.
Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Shake it off.
Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. And there's the left hand working well for him again. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Andre Bishop's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight, not only where maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and there's a big maybe he gets a little careless now going in there for the kill, and maybe that could be an opportunity for him.
Looking good.
Double jab right to the face.
Okay, get your hands up.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Let's see some more head movement. Punch! Punch!
They're sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Boy, you think the fans like that? Listen to this applause. Good, strong fight all night long. Let's send it up to the ring to hear what the judges had to say.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City for our heavyweight main event. Top 10 ranked Kobe Nichols against Andre Bishop, the comeback kid. Teddy Nichols, number 8 in the world, a legitimate heavyweight contender trying to land himself a world championship. Andre Bishop, a former middleweight who went away due to legal problems and now comes back as a contending hopeful in the heavyweight division.
Well, it will be the first time a smaller guy beat a bigger guy if Bishop wins this fight. You go back in the history of this sport, many smaller guys have moved up in weight and been successful. Bishop wants to be added to that list.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kobe Nichols. Tonight, power puncher against a guy who's well conditioned. Now, early on, what do you look for in a matchup like that?
You want to make sure that if you're with the power puncher, you don't go out there chasing after the guy. You use all your tools. You use your jab, and you control him. You make him think about your power so he's not controlling rounds.
Nichols has got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses.
Just like that. Just like that.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Kobe Nichols. Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Now you know why a lot of folks like this heavyweight version of Andre Bishop. Look at what he can do with that left hand. Solid right by Andre Bishop. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Nichols. He has his target. He lands the straight right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That's a big hook by Andre. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
Keep it clean now. And we...
The shots were low, guys.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
Bishop's got to rely on his corner now to do what it takes to get him back physically and mentally. It's always a challenge when you've hit the ground.
Keep your head moving.
Nichols is getting back to basics with a solid jab. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. A well-placed left hand up top. As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by Kobe Nichols. Nichols is doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Finish with the hook.
Andre Bishop scoring with that right hand. That's a serious power punch he just landed to the head. And now look at Andre Bishop. He's just not going to the body the way he was. He's been called for multiple low blows in what appears to be overly officious refereeing in front of him.
And this is going to hurt him more than it's going to hurt somebody who depends just on their jab, you know, just on the shot.
That is hard to believe right there. It seemed to be a clean body shot, but yet the referee is the puncher. Well, I don't know what his intention is, but I know what the result is. The referee just stopped the fight. Disqualification with the excessive fouls.
You know, Joe, that's a good point. That may have been his intention, to get out.
Those shots weren't low, Gus.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Nichols has been hurt. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Snaps that jab out. Halfway through round number 2. That does serious damage, that hook downstairs. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here.
It's all right.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Nichols is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. He's doing a really good job here of being patient, and patient with a good reason, Teddy. You can tell he's got a counterpuncher mentality. What's the key to being a counterpuncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you, because this doesn't work just on you. It's not like the front end where you create it. It's a little help from your opponent. He's got to come in. You got to draw him into throw a punch so you can make a miss, and then you have the alleyway to land something.
Good, productive round by Andre Bishop. He really nailed his opponent solid there, and he's getting some high praise from trainer Gus Carisi.
Well, he's getting praised. That's the first thing, is pick him up a little bit mentally. Now he's going to be told something technical, too. I'm sure he's going to tell him, hey, the guy's hurt. He's going to try to survive. Go downstairs, then go back up.
That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Solid left hand to the head. Good flush shot by Andre Bishop. Jab right hand. That's a stinging right hand by Andre Bishop. And now he's targeting upstairs. High-grade jab there by Andre Bishop. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Andre Bishop. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Nichols is still feeling the effects of the damage that he took earlier. He is clinching more and more as this fight goes on.
Now he's got to be a little worried that the referee's not going to tolerate it. Maybe give him a warning and start taking points away. So he's going to have to find a way to kill some time, get himself better, but start creating some offense too.
Very good, productive round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of that.
Yes, he can. And he will build off of it, because you could see his confidence is mounting round by round.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Bishop's left now getting into the mix.
Nice work, nice work.
Use the jab.
Super two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop.
Andre Bishop's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Doubles up the jab. Piercing jab by Nichols. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. And yet another big shot comes in. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
He's known for really pushing Andre Bishop very hard during training camp. But right now, we're not seeing the results. He seems to be fading a bit.
Yeah, you start to wonder whether or not Andre Bishop has gotten a little full of himself, you know, breaking the rules a little bit, maybe getting a little cocky. And maybe, you know, Gus sees him in the gym, but he doesn't see him 24/7. Maybe Andre not living the right way.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Blocks that punch. Up top with the right hand.
Bishop's done a really nice job of being able to land that back power hand. He's coming in with that straight punch and really scoring well.
Yeah, well, he's getting a little bit of help because his opponent keeps leading with hooks in front. The old timers would always say, don't lead with a hook from too far in front because the straight punch will find its way inside it.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Keep doing
Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Nichols. On the mark with the combination by Andre Bishop.
Carissi's game plan being executed perfectly by Andre Bishop in that last round. He has a lot of momentum.
Yeah, now...
And Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch. And banging away he goes. Andre Bishop rocked by that power punch. Bishop is down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Those shots weren't low, Gus.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Little head knocking with that right hand.
He's tired.
I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs.
Good up.
Bishop's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
One, two jabs up top. Nichols' cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on.
Side to side.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. You know, it's one thing to be overly officious as a referee. It's another thing to have pure bias against a fighter. It appears to be leaning more that way when looking at what's happening to Andre Bishop. Multiple low blows have been called against him, and now he's abandoning the body punches.
And now he's going to be tested once again in his life. Can he overcome this?
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there.
Head movement.
Now hugging on the inside.
Uppercut. Uppercut. Head and body. Head and body.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Great movement to get away from those punches. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. What a big shot. Andre Bishop is on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown.
3, 4, 5.
Get up, get up.
Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
But we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Good right hand by Andre. Solid. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
3, 4.
Get up, damn it.
6.
Bishop able to get back on his feet, but will he be steady on those feet?
I think he will, and believe it or not, I think there may be an opportunity for him to catch his opponent coming in a little reckless.
Body shot lands. It was the right. Scores with the combo to the head. Sound defense. Wow. Nichols' power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.